How's everybody, my family? Woo! So great to see everybody. This is John with iiRcade Live number 75. Did I get that right? 75. 7, 5. All right, I'm getting used to this. This is awesome. Can everybody hear me okay? I saw that a lot of our family members are here. Let's see who's here. Mr. Dylan. Woo! How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Oh my God. Where are we? Let me get a good post out there. Complete Geek TV. Oh my God, I saw your video. You guys make amazing videos. The production quality was like really top notch. I really thought I was watching a NBC documentary. I really appreciated it. Thank you so much. You guys rule. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for that, guys. Appreciate it. William, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Going down the list. I saw a lot of people. Dylan, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Wow. You guys have been chatting a lot, haven't you? I think I enabled our chat window at about 2:30, and I'm like going down the list, and I see Complete Geek TV, Dylan, and William having a lot of fun here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Everybody, thank you so much for joining today. So happy that you're here. Guess what this weekend is? Super Bowl. Can you believe this? Oh my God, it feels like yesterday since last Super Bowl happened. And I cannot believe it's Super Bowl again. Last year we were there in Miami, and we were invited to some Super Bowl events, and we met a lot of great people, like Barry Sanders. It was cool. Akon was there, and he loved their device, and Barry Sanders also loved their device. And many other people. And I remember that as if it was yesterday. And I cannot believe it's already that time. I guess year flies by really quickly, right? So I'm sure you guys are rooting for one or the other. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But before we get into having a lot of fun together, can I show you something? I drink coffee only to stay up and play Bomb Squad. See this? I gotta show you one more. You see, I'm wearing a different shirt today. Check that out, right? It looks like Scotch tape line, but it's actually a different line in the back. Can you see? This shirt was designed and manufactured by the one and only Donkey Jung Jr. For my birthday. So I was very surprised. Yeah, Chicago Jam. So yeah, I was a very proud daddy, very proud daddy. But here you go. We may have a competition to Scotch tape line. It sort of looks like a very quality Scotch tape. It's not, it's print, but anyway, yeah, that was a very proud daddy moment. All right, today's Friday, and we have a lot of fun that we'd like to have together with you. So with that, let's get into it real quickly. First, as always, we want to show you some slides. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right. Here we go. As always, I pick out a picture that I like and it's very meaningful. And this week, I saw this picture of a little child playing street hoops on iiRcade. And he's 7 years old. And I was told that he beat his daddy. His daddy cannot match his skills. So I was very amazed to see that, and I was very happy to hear that too, by the way. And I'm not going to say who, but if you're here today, raise your hand and admit that your son is better than you. But that was really cool. That was really cool. Let's get into the slides. So real quickly, iiRcade Leagues is going on. So if you haven't joined, I would strongly recommend joining. It's a lot of fun. Our family is having a lot of fun together. And here's the short URL to the site that is hosted by Gunther. And Gunther is the person who is hosting these leagues, amazing leagues. So real short, iiRcadeLeagues.com, iiRcadeLeagues.com, that will take you to Gunther's site. And this is a scoreboard so far. We've had so far 4 matches. You can see this by going to iiRcadeScore.com, iiRcadeScore.com, which is a short URL so that you can memorize easily to Gunther's site, which is, I think, really cool. So far we had Dragon Slayer, and that was sort of ruled by Prentice. And Hiobi is also a child who is in Puerto Rico. And it was his first time playing, and he got the score. I was like, wow, that is so cool. But I think he's naturally born with the talent. And then we had Double Dragon. This is where Roy really ruled. But Cancreole, right? Cancreole was right behind his tail. So it was really, really cool. We had several live broadcasts and everything, which was awesome. And at the end of the day, Roy used his elbows to beat everybody and take the top spot, which was really awesome. Then we had, of course, Beach Buggy Racing tournament. And this time, Cancreole ruled it. And with a score that was really awesome. And 144, right? That is an amazing score. And if you see his videos, he's like taking all the shortcuts to get there, and that was really amazing. But what's more amazing is that that amazing point, the score, was beaten only by 0.1 seconds. So Mark always right behind him, right behind him, and lost only by 0.1 seconds, which was amazing. So that was a fun tournament. And then after that, we had Outzone. I think a lot of people had a lot of fun with Outzone. And Daniel crushed it. Right? Daniel, are you here? If you're here, raise your hand. And you crushed it. And by the way, the person who was beaten by his own son, 7-year-old son, is here. And quite honestly, I shouldn't be talking because my son beats the heck out of me on Bomb Squad. That's the reason why I think he gave me this, just so that I can always remember that he's the one who's always beating me on Bomb Squad. He's pretty good at it. So yeah, I gotta practice. But anyway, league is going on, and if you're not on it, come join us because it's a lot of fun. And also, Bomb Squad League is also happening every Wednesday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. CST. 7:30 p.m. CST. And by the way, and then of course this week the tournament is Dragon Master, and going until February 6th. And whoever gets the best score wins. So you guys know the prizes. It's happening every week. First place gets iiRcade shirt, premium limited edition T-shirt, and along with a first place trophy that's made specially by Gunther just for you. And second place gets also a trophy from Gunther, and also iiRcade hat, and also participation. The prize is also given to a lucky winner, and that's going to be iiRcade special edition hat. That's, which is awesome. By the way, real quickly, I forgot to make a slide for this, but we are also holding our second, I cannot say annual because we held one about a few months ago, but our second Game and Brew Night 2, Game and Brew Night 2 is happening on February 20th. And Chicagoans, if you're interested in attending, please let me know. We so far have 7 people, and we have room for 10. So 3 spots left. So if you haven't signed up, please let me know. Send me an email at gamer@iiRcade.com, gamer@iiRcade.com. Some of the people who are attending are extremely famous, right? So first extremely famous person is a TV celebrity, right? Everybody knows him, and he's right. Everybody, he's like really funny, and he always talks about flans and things like that. You know who you are, Patrick. So Patrick's coming, which is awesome. P Dobbs is going to be here, and also Gunther is going to be here. He's excited to have real live Bomb Squad party and gaming and things like that. And we'll be showing you some awesome stuff and things as well. Then it's going to be fun. And of course, we have our own rapper. Yo, I call him Paisley. I call him Paisley because his name starts with P, right, Prentice? You have to hear him rap. He's amazing rapper. So we're gonna hear him rap, and then we also have Frank Sinatra in our team as well. I can tell you who it is, but his name starts with Michael, but I won't tell you who it is. So so that's gonna be awesome. And also, of course, I don't know if he's gonna be doing this or not, but we also have a guy who bailed out on us at 10 p.m. just because he said he has to go home, and he was like really chicken to drink with us. And I cannot tell you who it is, but right, Alec? I cannot tell you who it is, but I'm gonna make sure that he stays this time. It's gonna be fun. So if you're interested in joining, let us know. And we are going to live broadcast this amazing event. So if you're going to be joining online, BYOB, I'm sorry, BIOL for liquid. We're going to be EYOH, happy juice. So join us. That's going to be a lot of fun. Next slide. Oh my God, we're going to do something really fun this time. Super Bowl. So we got to do a Super Bowl square contest, right? Amongst our family. So we're going to be hosting one. This is going to be super awesome. So are you a fan of Chiefs or are you a fan of Bucks? So we're going to do this. It's a square. There is a 10 by 10. So there are 100 squares, and 100 people will be playing together. 100 people, 100 of our families, and we have 4 quarters, right? Each quarter, you get to pick a square. Basically, the top square represents the last digit of the score, and for Kansas City, and then the what do you call it? The vertical line represents the last digit of the score for Tampa Bay. And at the end of each quarter, we're going to look at the score, and whoever guesses the right square that has the number with the right ending for each team score will get a prize. And we have 4 quarters. We have and first, second, third quarter, the winners will get iiRcade hat. The last quarter, which is going to be basically the final score of the Super Bowl, will be getting an iiRcade Special Limited Edition Hoodie 2.0. Woo! So join us. URL to sign up is iiRcade.fun. iiRcade.fun. iiRcade.fun, because we're going to have fun together. Go here and then go down and pick your square and put your name and email address. There it is. And we're going to see who wins this tournament. And we will announce the winners next Tuesday. And winners get prizes. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's have some fun here. So that's the iiRcade Super Bowl Square Contest. Here's another fun one. Um, we are going to start a affiliate program for our family members. So that it gives you some chance to make some extra cash. So basically, I mean, if you like iiRcade, if you love iiRcade, and you would like to show off your iiRcade and help to sort of promote and bring more family members in, then this program basically gives back 10% of the sales to you, right? So this is, I think, another way of making the dream happen together with your family. So, for example, let's say you referred a device and one of your friends bought Dragon Slayer, $7.99. Then you will get $79.99 out of that sale. And this would be paid, I forgot how long it was, or a month or so, I think, later. It's going to accumulate. I think it's going to get you the pay. So it's a little great extra way to make cash, while meanwhile helping us to grow our family and our community. So help us to grow and be rewarded kind of program. So we wanted to start this so that we can build this together. The URL to sign up is iarcademoney.com. iarcademoney.com. I didn't come up with this name, but somebody thought this would be a fun name. So we got this domain, iarcademoney.com. Help us to grow the community so that we can have better ammos for getting better game or getting more games and have more people to play together and grow our community together. At the same time, earn a little bit of cash. So let's make it happen together, guys. Thank you so much. Next slide. Oh my God, I thought this was really cool. Old School Gamer Magazine. Our article was there again. As you know, Old School Gamer Magazine is really following our growth, and they love our product. So this time they gave us 2 pages of great article, and then we also did an ad with them, and they placed our ad at the very last page in the back, which I thought was really amazing. So have a read. It's a really interesting, it's a fantastic read. If you haven't subscribed yet, this company, I won't say company. Let me tell you a little bit of Old School Gamer Magazine. I've gotten to be a really great friend with the founder, and he's an amazing guy. And exactly same as us, he started this magazine as a I won't hobby, but passion. Passion is the right word, because he loves this industry so much, because he has such a big passion for gaming. He started this magazine. Especially if you look around, there's not really a good Old School Gamer magazine, right? It's very hard to find. I've actually been trying to find a really good magazine to subscribe to and things like that, and I couldn't. And I was so glad that I found this magazine. I subscribe to it 10 times so that I can pass around and share this with people. So it's great magazine. I think it's a great magazine to support as well, because again, they're not making money out of this, right? They're doing it because they want to contribute. So it's a great one to contribute and help out as well. If you like gaming magazines and you're looking for something, this is one that you may want to look into. Again, by the way, I'm not making money by saying this, but I really strongly believe that this is one magazine that we should support as community. So again, we're supporting them, and I think more support they get, more contents that we get, and I think this community becomes better. So I think it's a good one to support. If you're interested in supporting, URL is oldschoolgamermagazine.com/subscriber. oldschoolgamermagazine.com/subscriber. It's a good one to support. So this was Old School Gamer Magazine. iiRcade is on it, which is amazing. Next slide. I think now most of you may not be interested in this information anymore, but there are some who are interested. So I want to share some information. So right now, November 22nd, November 29th, December 8th shipped, sort of done. Um, they're shipped. Now we had 2 containers for our Kickstarter family members, as well as some of the pre-order family members as well. So we had some great news. I know this one took a long time, but the December 19th one, we finally got the container. I think it's been like a month and a half, right, because of that COVID outbreak in LA port. But finally, we have a schedule to deliver to our warehouse on Monday. Yay! So I was so happy to hear that. So that's happening on Monday. And the very last container, believe it or not, was delivered on February 2nd. It was already delivered before the December 19th container. So that one, I think, is getting ready to be delivered. And it may also be delivering right now. So that's some good news on the shipping front. Let me get to the next slide. Yay! New games. New games. You guys probably know which games we have this week. But I'm going to introduce them to you and show you what they are, because some of the games that you know, some of the games that you may not know. And these out of these games that you may not know, there's some really fun ones in there. So, and everybody has different preferences, right? So let's check it out. First game is the one where we announced last Tuesday. And I think a lot of people like this one because it's unusual. Ultimate Tennis. Woo! Ultimate Tennis has been released on iiRcade today. This is a 1993 game, two-player tennis game, two-player arcade tennis game. Big difference. With amazing graphics, it has a lot of great realism, and it's got Wimbledon and other famous opens with clay courts and things like that, grass courts that you can play in different kinds of courts. So especially if you like tennis, I am a big tennis fanatic, and I really loved this one. So I would if you like tennis, especially, I would recommend checking this out. It's a great two-player sports game. Next game is Stoneball. This one's hilarious. It's just hilarious. It's a soccer game. It's a prehistoric Flintstone style, well, sort of soccer game with great Disney-like graphics. So it's very cartoony, very cartoony. So I think kids will really like it. Basically, it's a Stone Age soccer game where you can beat up the opponents with your club and do whatever that needs to be done to get that stone ball into the goal. And it's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. So we wanted to release and get it out to you. This is a two-player game released originally in 1994 in arcades. Next game is Cisco Heat. Now I've been looking at some comments, and so that Cisco Heat was one of the games that people really wanted. And in fact, we decided to release this game after reading in the comment that somebody was looking for it. I forget who it was. Retro Collect, maybe it was you. I don't know if you're here today or not. But Cisco Heat, it's a game that initially I was not going to release if it didn't play well, but it turned out it plays very well, and we decided to release it. It's got a really good feel of sort of driving game. I initially thought it's not really Crazy Taxi, but sort of had that driving feel. You're a police car, and you're trying to get to a point in time. So it was a lot of fun. So we wanted to release it. Cisco Heat, 1990 game. It's a one-player game. Next slide, Psychic 5. Probably most of you never heard of Psychic 5. this is actually a very, very famous game in Asia regions, right? So this is more about like, what's the right word to put it? Maybe like magic, psychic power, magic kind of thing. You're transforming into other kind of people, and yeah, it's got the witch feeling. This little girl who's supposed to be rich is riding broom and things like that. It's a platformer, and this game is surprisingly fun. Platformer. Again, um, more famous in the Asian regions, I think, than United States, but there's a reason why it's famous over there. So it may be a good one for you to try out. It's a little different kind of platformer, but it's one of the games. This is one of the games where it's um, worth trying. I should say. So this was Psyche 5, released in 1987. I was actually looking at some of the ranking sites. And this game surprisingly was in like rank 3 out of like all-time list and things like that. So that was interesting to see. Anyway, we want to get it out to you. 2-player alternating. So Psyche 5. Next game. Duck and Chase. 1981. This has a, what's the best way to put it? Sort of a Pac-Man feel. Very arcadey Pac-Man feel, and I would say more like Twin Breath feel, right? Because Twin Breath, you're moving walls. This one, the walls are moved for you, and you're I think you're a robber and you're being chased by cops. So a lot of fun game. It's a 2-player game, but alternating. Twin Breath was 2-player simultaneous. This one's 2-player alternating. It's got a really good arcade feel. Lock and Chase coming already has released on iiRcade. All right, next slide. Space Furry. I think many of you probably heard of Space Furry. When I first saw this, I'm like, this is asteroids. Oh my God. Asteroid was on ColecoVision. This is a ColecoVision game, by the way. 1983 Space Furry, 2-player game that's alternating, but it was, I would say, it's got Asteroid feel, but it has some different gameplays, more enhanced gameplays, like the type of weapon and things like that. So I thought it was interesting. I thought it was fun. And I played this game a couple times, and instantly just got me reminded of asteroids. So we said, hey, let's try bring this in this week. So Space Furry was now available in iiRcade store. Next slide. Plus Alpha. Oh my God. If you haven't tried this game, and this is one of the games where it looks easy, right? It looks easy. If you say that to our team, they will go berserk because they had a really hard time finishing this game. This is a very, very, very hard game. It looks easy, but don't judge the book by its cover. It's a lot of fun as well. I forgot what company made this. Maybe it's a 12-player game. I can't remember for sure, but it's fun. It's a great game. It's a great shooter. If you like shooter, if you like to challenge yourself, again, don't look at the graphic or the cover because it's a very difficult game. 1989, 2-player alternating game. The name is Plus Alpha. Shooting game. I would recommend you to try. I dare you to try because it is a hard game. It's right now it's available on iiRcade store. Next slide. Groundskeeper 2. This is a, what's the best way to put it? It's just pure action, right? Just a lot of action. This is an Orange Pixel game made in 2018. When I first ran into this game, I'm like, oh my God, it's just continuous action. I'm like going crazy. it's basically alien invasion, right? So you're trying to save the world, and they're dropping a lot of things, and you're shooting, and just a lot of action. So if you like action shooting game, this one is a great one to try. Groundskeeper 2, 2018, one-player game, available on iiRcade Store now. All right, next slide. Tears Revolute. I showed this one before. Um, I forget who it was. Somebody asked me, what is your favorite um, game music that you listen to, right? Um, and this one just immediately popped into my mind. You know the reason why? The song is extremely addictive. It really, literally sticks into your brain, and it doesn't come out because it's a Japanese song, right? And they say they're singing in Japanese, but you don't have to understand what the word says because the song is so amazing. Um, So initially, right, number one, when I first tried this game, the music got me, and then play the game. This is a 3D isometric style RPG game, right? It's got the RPG elements, and when you meet a bad guy in a dungeon, it goes into Final Fantasy style, 3D Final Fantasy style battle mode and things like that. And when you go to village, of course, you do a lot of talking and things like that too. But a lot of dungeon crawling and etc. Just very similar to the RPGs that we used to. So something like this, right? 3D battles and things. So it's a great RPG game made by Kemco. It was made initially in 2015. Tears Revolute RPG available on iiRcade Store. All right, let me show you our final game that we released this week. Double Dragon 2. I think a lot of people were waiting for Double Dragon 2. And I don't need to say anymore, right? Double Dragon 2. Here it is. Thank you. It's a classic, 1993 two-player. And this game does not have any lag. I think Technos Japan learned their lesson from the first Double Dragon. Second one does not have any lag, and it does have the great gameplay that the first one has, plus a lot more. I really enjoyed this one. So we said we got to release this to ASAP. So especially this is a Super Bowl weekend, and you probably I don't know if you have people over or not, but so it's a great thing that before or maybe during halftime or something like that, playing games together with their family while watching Super Bowl. We thought that was going to be pretty fun. So this week we said we got to release some two-player games. So that's what we did. So Double Dragon 2 coming to iiRcade. I'm sorry, it's already here. It's in the store, so it's already there. Try it out. All right. I think that was the last slide of the day. Let me go through and see if there are any quick questions. And then I want to show you something special. Actually, you know what? Let's go through the special thing first. And then we'll take some questions. You guys ready? The reason why this is going to be so special is we have special guests today. It's a matchup. Matchup between a king and a king. I say a matchup between Godzilla and King Kong. The two people are really well known to be amazing gamers, and they play these games like crazy, right? They're standing right next to me, one on this side, one on this side, ready to be introduced. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and introduce them. Ready? They're gonna come in and they're gonna play 3 of the games that are announced today for you. Let's see who wins, right? Because today, whole entire day, they've been trash talking with each other. Each of them basically believes that they can beat each other, right? So that's why we're making this tournament happen. You know what the fun thing is? I beat both of them. And these guys are frowning and shaking their head right now. I only beat them once, but I only played them once, and I don't want to play them again because I know I'm gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose. Don't tell them, but um, well, for the record, right now I beat them. So, all right, um, let's start the matchup, shall we? Um, Prentice knows who you are, obviously. But anyway, let's pretend that I haven't read that. All right, I'm gonna introduce the I was just like contenders, right, for the championship. On my left hand side, from Chicago, wearing red shirt and weighing 3,275 pounds, the one and only Mr. Alec. Woo! Show off your muscles. There you go. Woo! There you go. Go for it. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Like I'm gonna take him down.
All right. You think you're gonna win?
I think I'm gonna win.
Nice, nice. Have you been practicing?
So much.
So much. Okay. You're destined to beat them.
Yes.
Today's the day. You're going to crush them in front of all these people who are watching you and rooting for you. Who's rooting for Alec? Raise your hand. If you're rooting for Alec, raise your hand. Because he is, I think, very destined to win. All right. All right. He's getting ready. There was Alec. Now, on my right hand side, he is originally from Pennsylvania, right? Boo. Just kidding. I love Pennsylvania. You know why? Because Pennsylvania has friendlies, and I love friendlies. Wearing blue shirt. He is a little bit lighter than Alec. He weighs 975 pounds. And he claims that, and he believes that he is Frank Sinatra in karaoke. Which, by the way, you can make your own decision when the time comes, but you'll be seeing it. But he's actually very good. But the question is he better in gaming than singing? We'll find out. Right hand side, Mr. Michael. Woo! Come and say hi.
All right. Hey guys.
All right.
Ready?
Do you think you're gonna win?
I was born ready.
You're born
I don't
ready.
need to practice. You've had practice all day. You know? It's fine. I was born for this.
Also, you don't have to
this.
do anything,
Oh.
right?
We're good to go.
Last time you said you can close your eyes and put one of your hands behind your back, and you can still beat them.
I'm not sure that I said that, but sure.
All right, you guys ready to see this matchup? Please get ready in your ring. I'm just gonna go real quickly to get my charger because my laptop is running out of battery. But this is gonna be a matchup of the century. I actually haven't seen this matchup for a little while, so I'm actually really looking forward to seeing it. Let me change the cameras. Let's see. And we actually have a special camera setup for this.
Two.
There's one. All right, there is the other. We're going to do this. So what is the first game that you're going to be playing today? It's the Ultimate Tennis. Ultimate Tennis, according to rumors, is a game that Michael's really good at. And Alec is afraid to play. But the question is he really afraid? We'll find out. I'm going to pump up the volume a little bit. All right. I think this is the first time that we're showing off this game live. Ultimate Tennis that was just released today. Let's find out how awesome it is. The pit fighting tennis. The two pit fighters in the tennis court. Let's go for it. All right, who's green? Who's on the bottom?
That's me.
Michael's in the bottom, and Alec is in the top. And there it goes. First one is 8. Alec is shaking his head.
Just a warm up.
He says it's just a warm up. What was it? All right, let's see who wins.
15-all.
15 all. Now, oh, nice dive. Nice dive. Oh, Alex crushes
15-30.
Michael right there. What a game. The incredible single and available Michael.
30-all.
Yes, Michael is one of the most eligible bachelors available at iiRcade today. Um, there's a serve. And Michael misses.
30-40.
30-40. Nice serve. Oh, there goes the deuce. I think they're sweating. It's a very intense matchup. This is to the right. There it goes.
Advantage. Smith.
Advantage, Michael. He serves to the right. Oh, what a dive!
Game.
Oh, Michael wins by a small amount. He almost lost. Alec almost win. He almost won, but that was a pretty close match. Now here is a second game.
15-low.
He should have those.
15-all.
15 all. Prentice has money on you, Alec. He wants you to win.
30.
Prentice,
Put it on the
Alec,
next game, Prentice.
Alec, Alex says why.
30-all.
Alex says don't bet money on him right now. He's more confident on the next game.
40-30.
40-30, let's go.
Game.
Oh, my God. 1-1 now. 1-1. Now here's a tiebreaker. Let's go. As you can see, the game has a great realism.
15.
I used to play when I was in high school. And used to actually, I was like really hooked into it. Used to play every day after school and things like that. And when I compared the experience of playing this game against what I used to have at the time, yeah, it does have some really good mechanics. The game is really well made. Um, and Todd goes, the ball was on the line.
15.
You know, in any kind of sports, there's always favoritism, my friend. Oh, nice shot. That was a fantastic
40.
shot. 30-40. Is it? It's match point.
Game. Ended.
Nice. Well, look, wins. Francis, you make some money. Nice. All right. So we go for next game. What is the next game? Stoneball. I think a lot of people were asking about Stoneball. So this is probably a great opportunity to check out how the game is. This game is one that Alec is very confident about. Again, this is Cave and Soccer.
Select your village.
I'll show you how it plays.
Fisher Kings.
So you pick your team, you pick your arena,
Get ready.
and the soccer game that you get to beat up everybody. So here we go. Shoot. Oh, nice shot. Was that Alex? Figure.
Go!
So Alex scores. Go for it. As you can see, The clubbing, I think, is a big fun part of this game because beat up the other team. I think that's one element that a game called Heavy Smash has. Heavy Smash is another game that was released by iiRcade, and that game you get like you have your different kind of weapons and special skills and things like that. It allows you to beat up the other team. Where this game is very simplistic, right? Because this is a prehistoric kind of thing. You just have to use your club and beat up the other team, which I think is a lot of fun. Uh, we do nothing. Alec is winning. Alec is winning. Michael is being destroyed. Let's go. Beat him up. Beat him up. Shoot. Shoot. There he goes. Michael finally scores. 3-1. The game is 3-1.
Go!
Can Michael catch up? Or will Alex score again? That is the big question. Go for it. Take the shot. Look at the Alex. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a fantastic Alex right there.
Go!
Messi style. That was prehistoric Messi style. He passes the ball. He dribbles. Gets the ball taken away. He goes. He passes. Wow. Now it's this destruction. This is super butt kicking right there. Oh, that team takes the ball. Michael shoots, misses, and he slides and attacks the opponent. He passes the ball. He gets the ball, and they're fighting in the corner. They're fighting. They're fighting. It's a club beating up each other.
Fisher King wins.
Woo! Alec wins. The score's 2-0.
Challengers.
Score's 2-0. Alec wins this one. Now let's play the final game of the day. Double Dragon 2. You guys are familiar with Double Dragon 2. Yeah, this game is a good one. One of our internal favorites as well. The gameplay is great. It's got a lot of action. You guys know it's Double Dragon 2. Let's check this out. As you can see, if you look at the bad guys, they are what's the best way to put it? I think they're pretty much same guys. They look similar, but they got different clothes and they got badder. They got meaner. Uh, and they're here to beat you up to make sure that you don't get your revenge. But when I first saw this game, I was like, oh my god, that's pretty violent because like first game you're beating up Marianne, right? Is it Marianne? You're beating up Marianne here, the killer. So I was like, how could you do that to her? If you guys remember Final Fantasy VII and when I'm losing names, when the girl died and you were like all sentimental, that was a type of sentimental that I had when I first saw Marianne get killed in Double Dragon 2. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get you back. So when I was playing the game, I was personal. um, yeah, but the game's amazing. Plays really well. Marianne, thank you, not Marianne. Marianne. Yeah, Marianne got whacked, and I was very, very sad to see that. um, but from graphic style too, this game, I think there's some enhancement. right? From Double Dragon 1. Double Dragon 1 was such a classic that Double Dragon 2 was sort of overshadowed when it was released. But from a gameplay perspective, game perspective, this game is Double Dragon. Double Dragon is Double Dragon. So I was very happy that we were able to get this game. You know, they've been practicing this game, but I have a feeling that when Roy comes over, there's not gonna be anybody who can beat Roy at the moment. Roy with the elbow. Roy with the elbow. All right, there's the boss. Yeah, one thing that I was very happy about this game is that performance is great. Performance is good. Um, yeah, Kent is like this is a totally guy game. It is. It is. But it's an amazing guy game. This is a game that I don't think I'll be playing with my daughter or with my wife. I'll play this with my Donkey Kong Jr. and have a lot of fun. The nice beat up and elbows. There it goes. The bad guy just deflated. It's a fantastic game. This is this is one of the games that we've been trying to release for a while, and we were holding up for the right timing, and I think this week was the right timing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. So from a tournament record perspective, what do we have?
That would be 3-0. I got the high score on that too.
He
Um,
beat me up in the second game. Teamwork
Here's-
is not everything.
Here's the final result. 3-0 Alec. Woo! but no worry because Game and Brew Night 2 is coming up in about a couple of weeks, and they're going to probably have a rematch. But this time they're going to be drinking liquids and happy juice while they're having rematch. So it's going to be much more exciting. The rematch is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much, guys, for the tournament. Alec, congratulations. Now you have the bragging rights. Now the question is, can he beat me? Because last time I beat him.
Definitely not.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. There was a good demo, and of the 3 out of the 10 games that we released this week. Let me go through real quickly to see if there are any questions, and I'll answer some questions. By the way, today I was talking to Kate, and she said she may be watching this show today, and I said I was gonna this time I'm gonna comb my hair, and didn't have time to. So, Kate, if you're watching, please forgive me. Today was a busy day. I'll try to do it next time. Here we go. Our first question. Mark, how are you, my friend? Question: if they're delivered to the warehouse on Monday, how long does it usually take for FedEx to pick them up? I'm hoping it's not another month. I'm really hoping it's not another month as well. So usually when they get it, our warehouse takes care of it in about a day or two. Again, it depends on the the amount of load, right? But usually when they get a container, usually they're able to take care of it in about a couple of days. And then from there, FedEx needs to come to the warehouse with a trailer. And sometimes they go, we don't have a trailer, so it may take a few days. Or sometimes they have it and they come right away. It all depends on FedEx's trailer availability. But once that's picked up, then from then it's all in FedEx's hands. But I think the good news is that now we're finally able to get the containers out of the port. And port was hard. This December 8th ship especially took a long time to get it out of the port. So I'm very, very glad that we got out of the port. From our factory perspective, we'll try to get it to ASAP. And then fingers crossed on the FedEx part. But I'll have my fingers crossed for you as well. But I'm hoping that it shouldn't be too long. So stay tuned. Going down the list. Looking for questions. Let's see. Triangle watermelon, how are you, my friend? Plus alpha is brutally difficult in the late stages. That's what we experienced as well. It is pretty difficult, and we dare you. It's hard game. It looks easy. Let's see, going down the list. Jeff, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your amazing looking question here. Someone asked today, now that the game store has over 100 titles in it, what are the plans for future game releases going forward? Will it continue to be a mix of 10 games every Friday? A big dump of game all at once? Fantastic question. A trickle of game as ready. Fantastic question. Love the question. I do not have an answer for you yet. So we'll try to figure it out. We have some more games that can take us a few more weeks, I think, to do our 10 games a week release. And then at the same time, we do have a lot of games that that's still going through our QA stages. So it all depends. If we're able to get this done quickly and get them into releasable state, then we may go a little bit further, but we'll keep you updated on that. I think at least maybe for a couple more weeks we can, but we'll keep you updated. Thanks for the great question, my friend. Thanks for the great question. Let's see. Bill, how are you, my friend? You have a question. Let me get to yours. Question: when will Retromania Wrestling be released? Will it be for the lower pre-order price of $24.99 or release price of $29.99? Difficult question. The release date will be a better question for Mike, because I don't want to speak for him. But he's working very, very hard to get it out there as soon as possible. Similar for pricing as well. We'll have to keep you updated on that. But we'll keep you updated. But great question. And it's a little early to say, because there are a lot of discussions going on. So thanks for that. Divan, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Is the new firmware update being released soon? We're working on it very, very hard, actually. Thanks for the great question. So we're hoping we can get this out there maybe next week or so. But we'll keep you updated on it. Again, we're going through the quality assurance phase. Very, very hard. This release, we initially thought it was great, and we're trying to see if we can make it even sturdier, and that's another reason why there's a little delay. But we'll keep you updated, and we'll try to get it to you as soon as we can. We want to make sure that you guys have a really good experience with it. So that's taking a little time. So really appreciate your understanding. Thank you so much for that. Roberto, hey, my friend, let me get to your question. Is there a way to have the Canadian price in the iiRcade store? One day, can we purchase the cabinet? See, I think the question is it possible to get to be able to sell our products in Canada? I think that may be the question. Right now, it's a fantastic question, by the way. So thank you so much for that. We're looking. So one of the reasons why we are focusing only on United States in our store at the moment is because of shipping prices. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it, especially where you had to pay the shipping, and then when you do the custom clearances, you have to pay more money, and then when you get them, you have to pay taxes and things, and there were just too many things involved with it, and I was not really happy. So for our Kickstarter, we ended up paying for the customs clearance to help out, but there are too many costs. So that's why we said let's hold off and find a solution before being able to continue. So we're looking for that better solution right now, and we'll keep you updated. But our goal is to be able to resume as soon as we can. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. I'm just gonna go down. Today I was trying to finish it in an hour. And I was like, I can make this happen so that I don't have to keep you here too long. So I think we are over an hour. Let me just go through real quickly and answer maybe a few more questions, and we'll end it for the day. And I can probably say, hey, I got close to an hour this time. So we'll try. Let's see. Jake, how are you, my friend? Let me get to the question. I have it on the lowest value, and my neighbors can hear it. Any ETN update? Yep. Thank you so much. I think this was the same question as the previous answer. We'll try to get it out to you as soon as we can. The new volume update is great. My sincere apologies for the delay. We just want to make sure that the experience is good when we get it released. So we'll make sure of that. So thank you for that. I see. Wow. I was like looking for questions. Wow, there are not many questions today. And all of a sudden, my screen jumps to the end and everything is questions. Let me try to get it as soon as I can. Let's see. Chris, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Question John with dollar sign. Nice. I know you were talking about having an update for 4 and 8-way games, so we don't have to open the control box, change gates. Will that be happening anytime soon? Fantastic question. Thanks for that. So we actually applied that algorithm to our twin breaths. So you may want to try deleting twin breath from your system, from your setting information, right? Delete from there and then re-download and try it out. This has the new four-way gate algorithm, quote unquote. So it should play much better. I've heard and I've read some comments saying that it played much better. So please do let me know. Actually, it played much better for me as well. The algorithm is actually working really well. Going down the list. Retro Collector, my friend, let me get your question. Will you release that Evolution Soccer game and Jellicoe Rally Big Run next week? I don't know. Next week, we evaluate our new games each week, in the beginning of each week. So we will look into it. And we're listening to you, as you know. So we'll keep you updated. So thanks for letting us know. Mike, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. When is the Powerballs coming to the store? Since it was originally going to be an included game, I figure it will be ready and released by now. Thanks. Fantastic question. Initially, the game was ready. Then we found something that was not really appropriate. So we had to pull it because um, at least we believe that pre-order games, not pre-order, preloaded games needed to be family friendly. As far as releasing it, let me talk to my team and try to see if we can release it as soon as we can. We'll keep you updated. Thank you for that. Chris, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Many folks are getting frustrated by getting logged out and needing to log back in every time you install a game. Will there be a software update soon to correct this? Thanks so much for this great question. I'm so glad that you brought this up. This is one of the big reasons why this latest release is getting delayed. Because we're trying to integrate this fix in there. I want to make sure that this latest release is like perfect. It's not going to be perfect. There's nothing that's really perfect, but we want to try to release at least with the fixes that solve these kind of issues that everybody's having problems with. So we're trying to get this integrated into this next release that's coming. So we'll keep you updated on it. Stay tuned. Thank you for that. It's going to be a great release. It is going to be a great release. Going down the list. Hamo, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Is it possible to buy the black plastic marquee with iiRcade branding? I think like that better than solid black on Double Dragon. We don't have that at the moment. So creating and releasing something new is not easy. So most likely we won't. But unless of course you're talking about the marquee with arcade blending, which is from the original release, right? If you're looking to see if you want to buy that separately from the original design, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. We'll let you know. So thank you so much for the question. Let's see. Brad, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. John, I am loving my arcade. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So great. So glad to hear. Any 3D fighters on the horizon for arcade? I think this one I can say. Yes, yes. Check out Taraku Tenshi. That's that's a 3D fighter game that that everybody may know. It also has an American name as well. I forgot what it was. Fallen Angels or something like that. But it's a great 3D game that's made by Sidkill. Right, and came from Sidkill, have really good quality, great quality actually. So that game maybe one that you may want to look forward to, and stay tuned. Thanks for the great question. Alberto, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. When are you releasing Death Cells? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's yeah, it's not too far away. Stay tuned. I know it's an amazing game. And I know why people are continuously asking the question, because it is an amazing game, and especially if you play this in iiRcade, the experience it goes up a few notches. That I can tell you. Stay tuned. It will be amazing, and we are working on it so that it is amazing. So stay tuned. Complete Geek TV, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Not sure if you can answer this, but an ETA on when East and 1 and 2 will release. That's a fantastic question. I love East. And I really want to get it out there ASAP. Now, this particular game, there are a couple more things that we have to get through before being able to release it. And as soon as these are resolved, then we can go through the approval process again. And once these are approved by both our side as well as our partner side, then we can release the game. So, but we do know that we want to release this game ASAP because it is amazing. You know, we played this on iiRcade. The experience is like, wow. I'm a huge fan of Ease. And Ease is one of my childhood, right? So one of the reasons why I want to get this onto iiRcade and get released out there as soon as possible. And with the great experience that Ease deserves to have. So we're working on that. So stay tuned. Thank you for that. Going down the list. Chris, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Many people are anxiously awaiting Dragon Slayer 2 and Space Days, since those are marquee titles. Are these two games close to being released? Any hint will be help. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Some cool stuff coming. So that's my hint. Stay tuned. Thank you for the great question. Let's see. See, I'm looking for. I think I'm almost there at the end. Pat, how are you, my friend? I see a question here. Let me get to your question. Is there a way you all can keep my unit and make sure it's right? I would love to, except we don't get to see them, unfortunately. It comes to our warehouse directly from Korea, our factory, and then from warehouse it goes straight to you. It doesn't come through us. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see it. But one thing that I can ensure you is that our factory does have a very strict QA process. So there are a couple of hiccups that we ran into that shouldn't have happened. And we found out what it was. We found out what's the reason. And we have improved those. But otherwise, from a quality perspective, we're trying to, like for quality, what I mean is like broken wood and things like that. So those, I know that it's not, it's pretty difficult to escape from a factory. So once it gets out to our shores, and I think the problems are happening from our shores. So we're trying to, I don't know what's the best way to put it, but we're trying to sort of contain those issues as well as much as we can. So we're trying hard. We'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to see your unit. But I'm hoping they'll get to you as soon as we can. So thank you for that. See, going down the list. I think that was the last question. Thank you so much. Wow, I think today is one of the days where I tried to finish in an hour. I think I was close, hour and 30 minutes. Next time, maybe I'll be able to make it better. I'm like, every time we have a session with Colin, he's able to finish in an hour. I'm like, how do you do that? You're so amazing. So I'm practicing. Next time, maybe I'll get better. But my goal is to be able to finish everything in an hour so that I can, we can give time back to you. I'll try hard. But today was fun. I really appreciate joining us today. And next Tuesday, we're going to have a lot more fun together as well. Stay tuned. And we'll try to get more great games out to you as soon as we can. Our team is working very, very hard to be able to get everything at the quality level that is expected by not only myself and ourselves, but also our game partners, and most importantly, you. So we're working hard to make that happen, and we will continue to make it happen as quickly as we can. Thanks so much, everybody. It was great seeing you today. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you again on Tuesday. Love you guys.